Greetings, beloveds. Welcome back to Oracle Rebirth. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to all my family members and new subscribers to come. Happy New Year, beloveds. Whew. Your girl has been up on a horse, okay? Working 4 days, 10 hours a day. So, been missing in a little action. And I wanted to come on live, and I probably will do it tomorrow, okay? But Spirit had me bring you, because I finally got a calendar, so I'll know the moods and the signs that's going on. And to keep you up on the tea, my beloveds. So, it's going into Leo. Well, in some areas at 1:58 p.m. and then other areas 10:58 a.m. Okay, so the moon is going into Leo. All right. So even with all the energies from January the 1st to the 3rd, the celebration of New Year's is going to be on an all-time high. Okay, but there could be some tendency to overindulge in the spirits, as we know, okay? Whatever spirit that may be for you. Because we got the spiritual realm as always. Which could lead to some hangovers and some regretful hookups, okay? Or even accidents. So be sure to have somebody that's a designated driver. The person like me who, if I go out with my friends, I don't really drink, so I'm the designated survivor. Okay. And also we have a sextile between Mercury and Neptune and the industrious Capricorn and the dreamy Pisces, okay? So there will be, you could be having some kind of like out-of-body experiences as well as prophetic dreams or visits from the spiritual realm, okay? And Spirit also told me to then speaking of that spiritual realm, meditation. This is such a time for people to start meditating. There's so many on YouTube if you feel that you need some guided help or that's just your vibe, okay? I like the YouTube meditation music and the meditations, okay? So we need to really incorporate some meditating in our life as we move into this new year, along with the age of Aquarius. Ooh-wee. It's going down, okay? But Spirit told me to say something about your emotions. It said keep your emotions intact. Don't let people draw you into their emotional state. Okay. And we've got some romances going on. Okay. This is a beautiful energy. And these are for the people that are with someone. And these are for the single people. Concentrating and meditating on the peaceful energy and vibe of finding that someone that just matches you. Okay. And if in fact you don't have anyone and you're thinking about and you want someone, meditate on that. Okay. And there's some healing that still needs to go on. Okay. in some aspect of your life. I'm feeling the energy that several of you have not been able to just let go of some things that have hurt you for a long time. And feeling that energy, keep working on it, okay? I'm feeling the energy that there's some forgiveness that someone has not come to grips with, that they just cannot forgive that person. And it's heavy energy, okay? It's wasted energy, alright? Alright, we have our alchemy candle going. So, just keep working on that healing. I'm feeling the energy that someone needs to possibly open up to someone about it that will help you through that healing as we move into this new beginning. This new beginning is what you make it, okay? It's your new beginning. And within that meditative state, and that manifestation energy, it's going to bring in some new beginnings. A very enlightened energy. And there's some surrendering and releasing that still needs to go on within this healing, and I'm feeling it within a romance or some type of relationship. Now I see why Spirit said say something about the emotions. Emotions are very hard to control for some, because it's, once you erase it out of the mental, then you can erase it out of the heart. So between the two, a lot of times it's very difficult, okay? And especially when the emotions are revolving around some sort of romance. And I'll say this, for those who are still going through this healing, possibly of a romance that has went sour, you might not realize it now, but it's for your overall highest good, because you got a new beginning that's coming, okay? And if Spirit shows the favor and has your back, you have to trust that if it just keeps being messages after messages and signs after signs that this person is not right for you, it's better to go ahead and feel the pain, go through the healing, okay, till you're able to find the gratitude in the surrendering of releasing something that just does not serve you, okay? It's not for your highest good. And a lot of times, we may think something is for our highest good, but in actuality, it's not. What always feels good or looks good is not always good. And your main focus needs to be on healing, surrendering, and releasing the emotional baggage and the ups and downs that someone embodies the energy around you or over you. Okay. Yep. Because when you emerge up out of that, there's just so much harmony and new beginning. And that is the bottom foundation card. And I'm feeling the card on this harmony energy is with the collective. There's harmony that we need to all embrace and spread as we go about our day and the different people that we come across or come across our path. Okay. So there's some things that still need to be released, and I felt that the other day, and it's natural. Okay. But there's truly an emerging that's coming within a new beginning in romance as well as in self, as you just keep focusing on the healing that you need to do within. And Spirit is saying that meditation is truly the help that someone needs. And they don't realize what it will do until they just really get into it. Alright, I'm going to continue, beloveds, to see. And that card came, these cards came out before I even set the intention. So this is the energy that Spirit wanted to talk about and bring up, even though I've already been meditating on, what we needed to know for our highest good as we moved into this new year. As I always do. Ask Spirit to give us the messages for our highest good. Okay. Stay focused on healing. Okay. Stay focused on healing. Because there's a blockage that happens when you don't surrender and release. Okay. Alright, Spirit told me to get this deck. I said, Spirit, I'm not ready to use that deck. So I go ahead, get the deck. So, as above, so below. Spirit, thank you so much for being here, and all my ascended masters and ancestors and spirit guides. What do we need to know? Wow, we have the Mother of Air. And there's books that are just blowing in the wind. There's some new energies and things that are coming, and Spirit is saying need to be knowledgeable and about basically all things. You need to incorporate, if in fact you have knowledge of something, you need to spread it around. Okay, Spirit, what else do we have that we need to be aware of? Alright. The Devil in reverse. I'm feeling Spirit is saying be aware of false messengers. Find the truth in it. There may be some illusions that someone is trying to sell you. That was 3 cards. Meditating, accepting a certain transformation, focus on being grounded. What else? There's the energy that within, this one has darkness, this maiden of air. Swords energy. It was in reverse. I'm feeling the energy of having balance within the feminine and the masculine. Knowing when to let go of something that holds you back, of some darkness, some manipulation. And listen for the signs and the messages that keep hearing. Be aware of the illusions. Be aware of illusions. Be aware of things that will be tempting to seem as though, it's shining, it's glittery, it's gold, but not for your highest good. And here we have that cup energy within a feeling the energy of a cleansing. There's some things that are going on within the spiritual realm, as well as the signs and the planets, that is needing some cleansing on something. Accepting the messages and the cleansing that Spirit has for you. I'm feeling that energy again, when it's moving people out of your life. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. Checking all your traps. Focusing on manifesting something within the creative realm, and it's right up under the Mother of Air with those books going everywhere. So it's really asking to be knowledgeable on many things, and he's in a garden. Get some knowledge on how to grow some food. Start you some type of garden. Knight of Pentacles. Someone is truly, this is interesting. It's saying be knowledgeable, be creative, get to the point where you could be self-sufficient if need be. Because there may be changes coming that you can only rely on yourself and what you have for you and your family and yourself. Look at the books flying around. He's studying. He's on the computer finding some knowledge, staying grounded. And that's I'm so feeling it. I'm sorry if you hear them gunshots. I'm sure everybody's kind of used, well, not everybody's used to it, depending on where you live. But staying grounded, and there's The spirit just keeps saying resources, resources, resources. Take care of your resources. Yeah, grow a garden. Because depending on what goes on, that alchemy can't just keep popping. Depending on what goes on, at least you'll be able to feed yourself and know what's going, find some quiet time. Because with electronics being such a high vibration and a frequency, Spirit is saying it will help if you are somewhere where there's earthly things going on. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody's going through some very emotional times, and they would really, I'm feeling the energy real strong tonight, because it's like I'm not going to be with that person on New Year's, and it means a lot to someone to be with that person. And someone is starting off the new year in tears over some significant other. Yeah, and Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I get emotional when people are not keeping it 100 with people, or being very malicious and self-centered, selfish. And I'm feeling the energy that someone knows they have to let that go, because it has your emotions too out of whack. And for you to be feeling in that energy, it's like I'm feeling the energy that some people are like, I don't want them to have this emotional control over me where they can control my mood and my emotions. But it's almost as if you're so caught up in the emotions, you can't see the doorway out. Let's see a little further what's going on here. Yeah, somebody has some emotional control. And if in fact this resonates with whoever, think about what they brought to your life that was positive, and what's been consistent that's positive. What has been consistent? Because everything starts off fresh in the beginning, okay? But how is it now? There's some twin flame energy going on. There's some understandings that are just totally out of whack. And someone is emotionally tore up about it. Be aware of the illusion. Karmic partner. So, with this karmic partner coming up, this is for someone that is not really accepting the fact that their journey has come to an end. I'm just gonna keep it real with you, baby. You know I am. And It just went ice cold. And someone is spending the winter, starting off the winter alone. And they're used to that somebody being in their world, in their bed, the warmth of their body next to them. But Spirit is saying, have patience. Don't let it get you so down that you start thinking ill of yourself. And within the energy of what all goes entails when you're trying to release somebody that has your heart, you may come up with just a feeling of a feeling that it seems as though it's your whole world. I'm trying to figure out how to say something because I don't want to say that the way that it just came forth. But don't let someone else control how you feel about life in your life. Okay? Certain things you may have felt that they've come to a conclusion, but it just may be going through a transition, like on a downstroke, okay, in the valley for a minute. And just have patience for those who are, just have patience and let things work themselves out. Maybe need to give somebody some space, okay? Because it may not have come to the conclusion that you think it has come to. They're just somewhere else right now. I'm feeling in their head somewhere else. And it could be physically somewhere else, but that particular situation. Yeah, so, that energy, it has to take time to work through. And I'm seeing the energy that somebody, soulmate, looks like they're proposing. I'm seeing some proposals. I've got soulmate on one end and karmic partners on the other. So if in fact your partner and you are kind of like out of sync right now, and some of them are ending, okay? And some of them just need some space and some time. I'm feeling also that someone needs to realize who's truly in their corner. And once they realize that, somebody will be coming around, okay? Alright, let's see what else we have. Since we're talking about relationships. Yep. Some dark nights of soul. Someone still cannot release something they need to release. And possibly could be blocking a soulmate because of some things that they just refuse to release. And it's going to cause some type of destruction that someone is going to run someone away. Because someone is just going to release the whole situation because it's like, I can't keep going through this. Because there's no balance in reciprocity there. There's not enough balance in give and take. Somebody's giving more and somebody's taking more. Okay? Alright. Now, let's get some inspirational things from the 4 agreements that we need to embark on. need to be impeccable with our words. Don't take anything personal. Relinquish self-importance. Personal importance, or taking things personally, is the maximum expression of selfishness, because we make the assumption that everything is about me. Okay. Take this one. Don't make assumptions. Say goodbye to sadness and drama. For the new year, baby. All the sadness and drama you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. Take a moment and consider this. Wow. Things personal. Making assumptions of things. Be impeccable with your words. Speak with integrity. Say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. Okay? So let's think about that. Cultivate faith. To have great faith is to have great power, because your intent, your will, is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the power of your word comes even stronger. So I hope you guys got your list that you're going to burn. And I hope, in fact, you also have the lists of manifestation. Okay? Alright, what else? What other messages, Spirit? Before we bring this party to a close. Until next time. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose again. I choose love. Yeah, we gotta release that fear. Can't have that going into 2021, baby. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Hello. And that's what's gonna happen. You release that fear and just know that things you know, and you concentrate on it, that things are going to turn out the way it is best for you and your highest good, and things that make you happy. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. So there's truly some love that needs to be embarked on us as a collective, as I stated before in the beginning. Come on now, granddaughter. So, just some messages. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest for somebody else. Okay? That's how we do it. Alright? And if nothing resonates, then I don't think this was the reading for you. Or I guess you can do your thumbs down. Okay? If you so choose. So let's embark on some harmony. Okay? Let's get some meditation going on. Let's still be focused on that healing aspect of us, and surrender and release the things that just don't serve us. Be okay with that. Be okay with that. Alright? So, until next time, beloveds, let's keep it peaceful and positive. And Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Okay? So, Until next time, beloveds, be well to yourself. Enjoy your new year. Stay on your manifestation. And I think I am going to do a live burning. Yeah. So get your list ready of the things we no longer want in our lives. All right. Until next time, beloveds, be well.